This is our 2016 Ferrari California T standing for turbo. And what that means is in 2015, Ferrari decided to give the California the proper Ferrari power plant. So instead of having a naturally aspirated V8, it then came with a turbocharged V8, producing over 100 horsepower more than it was previously. So it's now 560 or 570 horsepower off the top of my head. Much quicker. They improved everything, the interior, the exterior. It looks absolutely fantastic. This is a very unique example. A, it's very low mileage, only 5,700 miles. And B, it's finished in this stunning, very rare blue Pozzi, or Pozzi Blu, which was a Ferrari colour that they made specially for a very prestigious French supplier, and they named it after him. His last name was Pozzi, and this colour is what they made, and it's stunning. I'm not normally a big fan of blue cars, but this is blue, almost black. It is really beautiful, and with the Cognac leather, it just absolutely, I mean, I would have this as an everyday summer car. It's fantastic. It's a lovely Grand Tour. It's lovely to drive, really smooth, easy. It's just beautiful. It's a great GT car, I think, in my opinion. Obviously not as hard as the 458 or the 488 or the dedicated sort of, hardcore performance vehicles or hardcore supercars. This is more of a Grand Tourer, which has got the power, it's got the big V8, but it's got the looks and it's got the style and the panache that you'd want in a Grand Touring Ferrari. It is absolutely immaculate. It's been ceramic coated and it's got paint shield protection film on it as well. It's got a full Ferrari service history. Excuse me. And in addition to that, it's also got a full Ferrari warranty and service pack. So Ferrari in, I think it was 2012, 14, started selling every new car with a 7-year service pack. So this has another 2 years left on the Ferrari service pack. So that means your services are all paid for. And it's also got another 2 years left on the extended warranty, which is around £5,000 a year. So it's worth its weight in gold having. In addition to that, it's got 2 keys, full book pack. It's got every single extra that's supposed to be on this car is there. It's got about 30 to 40,000 pounds worth of factory options as well, and it comes with everything that you would expect. So if we open the boot, for example, okay, the roof is currently folded, as you can see. This is the cover that needs to be in place for the roof to fold. You've got the book pack here with the, I won't open that with one hand, but it's got the manuals in there. You've got the C-Tech, but Ferrari branded trickle charger to keep your car topped up at all times if it's not being used. Under here, in this case, is the wind deflector kit, which fits on across the back seats. And then this is your red branded Ferrari indoor car cover, which you'd cover it with when you were storing it and not using it perhaps over the winter. These little levers here drop down the rear seats there. So if you want to fit a set of golf clubs and you can't get it in here, you can drop down those rear seat panels and have a through loading facility. So that's really good. There's one on each side of those. Closing the boot. Obviously you've got the 4 exhausts, you've got the prancing horse on the tailgate and then the Ferrari branding on top. You've got this lovely Ferrari LED tail lights, which are a classic Ferrari look. You've got those really nice vents in the rear bumper, which is a nice bit of detail. It's had a recent set, literally a few hundred miles ago, brand new set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. So all the tyres are like brand new. Even the wheels look like brand new, to be fair. I mean, look at them. The brake disc, the carbon ceramics with a huge calipers painted in silver with a Ferrari logo and the yellow Ferrari center cap. Everything's in stunning condition, really is. Fantastic option, which I love, is the Scuderia Ferrari shields. Just makes the car, if you don't have those there, it just looks a bit plain. That looks absolutely fantastic. And again, you've got the vent detailing there. And again, those huge front drilled carbon ceramic discs, huge silver calipers there. And again, the wheels, immaculate, brand new Michelin Pilot 4S tyres. So when you think about it that way, you can actually drive this car with no cost other than fuel, and it's actually very economical on fuel, believe it or not. It does last a long time. It goes a long way, which you wouldn't think with a great big V8, but it does. But yeah, it's literally not going to cost you anything other than insurance, tax and fuel. You've got your tyres done, you've got carbon ceramic discs that last forever, you've got your warranty, you've got your Ferrari service plan. So it makes financial sense as well. And when it's this rare, it's always going to be a really desirable California. I mean, it just looks fantastic. I've seen a lot of Californias, and to me this is the epitome of class. It oozes style. It's perfect. Lovely vents there in the bonnet. It was some nice detail there. So this interior, beautiful. I mean, it just makes the car. So it's the Cognac leather, and it's got the blue or Pozzi Blu inserts. These are the Daytona sport seats, and it's also got the prancing horse in blue on the headrest, which is a nice option, and it mirrors that embossing on the rear. Again, really, really nice. And these just make the seat, don't they, with the perforated leather inserts. And you've got that colour goes through, so you've got the navy deep blue carpet, you've got the Ferrari stainless steel entry sill plates. You can see there the alloy pedals as well, your footrest there, handbrake, auto hold, auto lights, and then that controls your screens in the driver's binnacle. Your mirrors here, tailgate, fuel cap release, and you've got these soft pockets on both doors where you can store things. So obviously we've got two keys. They've got the leather pouch with the tracker fob in, and then of course you've got the other key there, which I've currently got in the ignition. This lovely tactile aluminium door release, and then again you've got the Cognac leather with the blue stitching all the way across. The whole door's covered in leather. Looks beautiful. I mean, one thing I'll say about the Ferraris is the build quality is lovely. You buy a Lamborghini, and yes, it's a Lamborghini and it's fast and it looks out there, but the quality on this is, you can feel the quality when you drive. It's really, really nicely built. Really like it, in my opinion anyway. You may disagree, but I think you'll agree with me once you've driven it. So pulling the seat forward, you've got the release there, that's for your seat belt. You've got a hook there, and then again you've got stitching across the back here. So again, even this is covered in leather. Some nets there. Isofix seats if you want to put child seats in. Some additional speakers there. And again, like I say, these seats actually pull down on the back here. Sorry, the backrest drop down, and you can do that from the boot area. And then here you've got your center armrest, which has got USB 12-volt socket, and I think that's some form of media connection, but I'm not sure. I've not actually tested it. Again, everything's covered in leather. seat will go back now. I'll see if we can, if there's an engine release here, which we can pull for you. There we go, it's there. Bonnet release, I should say. I'll show you the V8. There we go. Ferrari's masterpiece. With the lovely red cam covers and manifolds. And the Ferrari logo on it as well. Beautiful. The engine's almost a work of art just on its own. Now this car's just had a service at Ferrari on Friday of last week, or for those not familiar what day it is, because clearly you won't know from the video, beginning of June, end of May 2020. So it's literally just been serviced, went sailed straight through. Also had its first MOT. You see there the twin air boxes which will feed those turbochargers. Lovely and original, not been messed with at all. And the same on the passenger side. Again, you've got all the controls for your seats there, which you have on both sides. Glove box, that lovely California T. Let me show you the, so I've got here the list of factory options. I've got this, just pull that open. Got this from Ferrari main dealer. So you can see there all the options. Apple CarPlay, it's got aluminium brake calipers, front grille chromed edges, carbon fibre driver zone with LEDs in the steering wheel. You can see that there. That's lovely, that carbon fibre driver zone. So you see the flappy paddles there are all in carbon. Really, really nice. Electric steering column there. Daytona style seats, Daytona style rear seats, coloured upper dashboard, and again that makes a big difference having that coloured. Leather lower dashboard, literally everything's covered in leather on this. Horse stitch on headrest, really nice. High emission, low emission, high motion, sorry, low emission. Inner coloured door panel trim, so everything, you know, covered in leather. The Scuderia Ferrari shields, which I've shown you. Essentially everything covered in leather, the whole car. Magneride dual mode suspension, which is essential. All the mirrors electrochromatic, NavTrack anti-theft system, the reverse camera, which has got the white rev counter, which is there, which I'll come round to in a moment. 20-inch forged diamond rims, which I think are the best wheels for it. The full electric seats, the foldable rear seat backrest, this coloured special stitching, Daytona seat leather stripes, and the tyre pressure measurement. And then here you've got your service history, MOT, just done there, 29,520. Apologies, the service history is in the service book we're talking about, not the MOT sheet. Is this it? Oh no, that's not it. Must be this one. Warranty card, yeah, it's this one. So you can see they first service at, in 2017, 2018, 2019, and in 2020 at 5,666 miles. Dick Lovett Sporting Limited in Swindon, Wiltshire. So that's all your service history and factory options. So let me show you some of the So here you've got all that screen there, can be controlled by these buttons here. You've got your rev count in the middle with that white dial, all the carbon fibre. You've got your steering wheel controls there, indicators on the steering wheel in traditional Ferrari fashion, and then of course climate control, launch, auto, reverse, and window, roof, cup holder, and then of course you've got the touch screen. You've got Apple CarPlay there, voice control. You've also got your temperature display on this dial here, which is LCD display, and then here you can see media navi phone setup. You can obviously play about with it all. It's all really nice and responsive, and obviously you can firm up the suspension or soften it on there. So we'll start it up. So literally just press the start button. Yeah, it makes a lovely noise, and obviously you can see the LEDs light up there. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gents. That's our 2016 Ferrari California and Pozzi Blu with Cognac interior, under warranty with Ferrari and service history with Ferrari and service plan, ready to go to its new owner and enjoy over the coming months. We can offer, of course, finance packages on this vehicle, a nationwide delivery to your door in an enclosed trailer. That's £2 a mile, and if you need anything else, just give me a call or drop me an email. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have on this particular vehicle. But I think I've covered everything, or at least try to cover as much as I can without the video going on for an hour or so. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.